we're working with a lot of communities. We don't want to replace existing farms, or we don't want to do something that's apart and off on our own and isolated. I think how can we use this opportunity, these friends that had the Solberg farm 3 years ago, and they're no longer using, and we're trying to help again rehabilitate this farm because it's been terribly degraded with all the pastures, all the cattle that have been on it, and hopefully now that we have access to with roads, so we can come down here and bring people, whether they're not able to hike themselves, but still come down and do analysis of water, soil, air, the flora, the fauna. What else can we do to help show people that their existing farms can also be a motor to help increase biodiversity? There's this whole corridor, this biological corridor within this Andina region that has been terribly degraded and harmed in the past. This has recently been, just in the last year, it's been designated as a biosphere reserve, which is a great help that will help here. But we've got a great opportunity to use this as a teaching opportunity.
Right. So that's kind of where I was when you asked the question where I was going. So in Andino, did I say that? Okay. Is there an existing, like, I don't want to call it an education center, but not really a museum. Sometimes you go to a location and it's really not a museum, but it's kind of an information center where you can learn about what you're talking about, biodiversity in the region. That people can come here to get educated. Like, they could just stop by and come in and check it out, right? Kind of deal. Is there any of that around the region?
None that I'm aware of. There are several associations that would be supportive of that.
Right. It's almost like a tour, like when you go somewhere and they have a tourist office and you stop in and learn about the region.
Interpretation center.
What? Yeah, an interpretation center. Yeah.
Visitor center.
There is that's something that we think we could do potentially here, and assist people to make better. Basically, we're helping people make better decisions. There's approximately 100,000 people living in this area. Many of them haven't had the benefits of a serious education in an academic environment, like a rigorous.
Scott, is there a practice of coffee becoming monoculture here? Do you think there are some farms which are focusing solely on coffee, let's say, and how that might be harmful potentially?
Definitely, no. The traditional farming practices that have been promoted often in the U.S. and have gone out from there are monoculture.
Mm-hmm.
That can be very harmful, obviously, and because they're monoculture, they require much more aggressive agrochemical support.
Right.
Yeah, there's a lot more pests that will attack. There's a lot more diseases that can and so you bring in more chemicals, and it's kind of a vicious cycle. One feeds off the other, and I think a lot of the U.S. farming systems are heading down a path that's not sustainable.
Right.
And
Thank you.
More and more the pests develop resistance, and you're constantly developing new chemicals, and the number of people that get harmed and lose years off their life because of pesticides is tremendous. And a lot of the huge companies that make lots of profit are trying to suppress that information as well. So that's a lot of.
So are there indigenous practices or chemicals or herbs which people use here against insecticides and pests and things like that?
Yes, very much so. I'm not sure. I don't think I pointed that out on the way down.
Yeah.
But we have a facility that we've developed to utilize and create organic fertilizers, organic pesticides, organic herbicides. Because there is a place in this planet for the advances and these agrochemicals, but we're using it 10 times more frequently than we should, and we should try to use it short term and then get off it as quickly as possible. It affects the water, the air, the soil, and human lives and that of all plants, most plants and animals too.
All right, thank you.